Appreciate the opportunity to come forward and present on the executive director position. Give you a little bit of history, I guess. I've been in the Valley and working in this type of infrastructure for about 32 years. In those 32 years, I've developed relationships with almost every city that's here, from the private sector to the public sector, working on engineering, water, sewer, and transportation projects. I've seen the Valley grow from a small community of mostly rural to the major metro area that we're developing right now. I've seen the strain on our infrastructure from water, sewer, roads, highways, airports. And I've been fortunate enough, especially in the past 12 years, to provide a service to Hidalgo County as its district manager on drainage, and also provide the directorship of right-of-way acquisition for Hidalgo County, and on many times serve as a special project coordinator for our commissioner's court. And I'll elaborate a little bit on the special projects coordinator. I believe that's where the main focus on what I can bring to y'all to help y'all along. The focus of seeing the Valley grow about 6-7 years ago, the Commissioner's Court saw it feasible for us to start looking at the creation of the RMA. And in doing that, I was basically the project manager for the Commissioner's Court in beginning the evaluation of the corridor analysis in Hidalgo County for the loop. We spent almost 2.5 years, 3 years, taking that project as a project manager, coordinating with the city, coordinating with the consultants, getting a project, getting it funded with our local resources, and developing the loop. Taking it from what was an imaginary thought by some of the consultants at TxDOT 10 years ago to where we're at right now. In doing that, working with the commissioners, we attended the first RMA meetings and the first RMA that were created and got an understanding of what we needed to do and how we needed to proceed. We knew that the project was deeply needed. We knew that we as a county could not afford to fund this project. So we saw and looked for different avenues, from the RMA to a toll authority to a county toll authority, and made the recommendation to the rest of the commissioners for the creation of the RMA. And in developing that project, I was able to understand and see the needs and work from irrigation districts to gas lines to TxDOT on what it entailed in this development. I've been fortunate enough to be able to work with numerous federal agencies, both here locally and at the national level, on another project, which was the levee program. In that project, it gave me the ability in finding out and seeing how the federal government works and where money is available and how to obtain that opportunity to match that money. We found out that there is no project in the Valley anymore that can be done by an individual or an entity by itself, which led us to move forward in developing partnerships and understanding what partnerships are, what corporate agreements are, and developing joint use, both with TxDOT and both with the federal government. I've been fortunate in working with TxDOT for almost 12 years also, on almost all the projects that TxDOT develops in our area because of the drainage situation we got. And at the same time, being the director of right-of-way, meeting the obligations the county had in obtaining the right-of-way that TxDOT needed. And developing partnerships and seeing as funds were being depleted by TxDOT, trying to get those partnerships where the county would come in with money, and find grant, and find federal dollars, and trying to leverage it. And I think that's one of the items that the RMA needs to look for, and I think I can assist the RMA in obtaining those leverages, finding where we can put money together, and making sure that the community is going to get the best bang for its dollar. And the best bang for its dollar is trying to get as much federal money, as much grant money, as much as we can to reduce the construction costs by doing it locally with the county and having them potentially assist in the right-of-way acquisition, using the county's ability where utility lines run through existing roadways where they can force utility companies to adjust at no cost for the new roadway coming in. And that's what I feel that I can bring to this RMA board, and appreciate the consideration y'all give me this time to come before you and present this item.